Sorry I'm late.
No problem. The interview isn't over yet. Hazel, you were saying?
Well, we're a school-sanctioned club.
So now it's just a question of getting enough people to sign up. But they will, of course.
Okay, what would you say to a student who thinks cheerleading is sexist?
I'd say get over it. Welcome to the new millennium.
Totally. I mean, cheerleading is such a positive thing. It's great exercise.
It builds leadership skills.
It's better than watching TV.
And it boosts school spirit. I mean, what's bad about that?
Thank you, and good luck.
Can I help you?
I'm Manny. I'd like to try out.
Okay, what can you do? Manny, sweetie, sign right here.
Hello, Degrassians. I'm Mary and I talk all things Degrassi. If you're a regular watcher of my videos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I review Wannabe, where Manny tries out for the Spirit Squad despite Emma's distaste at the sport, and JT, Toby, Liberty, and Spinner enter a Pringles competition to win $1 million. Popular girls Paige and Hazel start the Spirit Squad, Degrassi's cheerleading team, and Manny isn't interested in being a member. Paige is impressed by her talent and encourages to try out, but Emma does not approve.
Give me a break. Cheerleaders, please.
Give me an eye. What does that spell? Degrassi.
It's like we're traveling back in time. Cheerleading is so over.
What? Cheerleading is huge, more popular than ever.
So are a lot of things that are just sexist and wrong.
How can it be sexist if they're guys?
I bet the guys will be wearing tight sweaters and miniskirts.
I hope not. Anyway, I was just thinking cheerleading might be fun.
Fun? Manny, you're not thinking of... You really want to become some pom-pom pumping robot? I'm surprised. To tell you the truth, I don't think Degrassi should have a squad, period.
Okay, forget it. You're right. Can we talk about something else?
In Emma's point of view, cheerleading is nothing more than a shallow sport meant to demean and sexualize girls. Manny obviously doesn't agree, and when she seeks friendship with Paige and Hazel, Emma gets mad and writes an article bashing the Spirit Squad.
Just like cheerleading. Guys, it's her.
Make sure she's not writing the article, Manny.
Hello?
Manny, where are you? I thought you were coming over tonight to study.
I was, but I'm not feeling too well. Must be a 24-hour flu.
Oh, well, I hope you feel better.
Thanks. But, I was just wondering, just to make sure, you're not really going to write that article for the Grapevine.
I told you I wasn't. Why? I mean, trying to protect the world from cheerleading? As if. Did I hear Paige?
She'll be leaving soon, and then I'll come by.
Don't bother.
Guys, she heard you.
Manny, sweetie, you are so gonna be the star of the show. After me, of course.
Emma, can I help you?
I know this is totally last minute, but I have an article here for the Grapevine.
Emma, I'm just about to publish.
Please, just read it before you say no.
How can we advance as women if some of us insist on wearing short skirts and dancing like bimbos? Wow, that's harsh.
Really? I didn't think it was strong enough. I could make it harsher.
No, this is good. You do know that Manny signed up for the Spirit Squad. Isn't it weird that you're attacking it?
No. What's weird is Manny. She's totally becoming this phony person.
Paige and Hazel, in retaliation, tear out pages containing the article in every copy of the school newspaper.
Just making some editorial changes. Emma's article is just horrible. I mean, it's really gonna hurt us. Here, Manny, you do the next one. Normally, I wouldn't put stock in anything a grade 7 wrote. No offense.
But we need 12 people for the squad, and we only have 8. This article might convince people not to join.
And then, no spirit squad. I mean, you do want a spirit squad.
Of course.
Then prove it. There. Was that so hard?
Which causes Simpson to get mad and threaten suspensions. Paige throws Hazel under the bus to escape trouble, and this makes Manny uncomfortable enough to go against her, beginning a vicious rivalry that will span 8 seasons. Manny makes up with Emma, who apologizes for her actions and assures her that Paige would be dumb if she didn't let her on the squad.
Using you, Paige, even if it was Emma's critique of the spirit squad that was attacked. I don't have to tell you that vandalism can result in suspension. This is pretty serious.
Mr. Simpson,
Let me, Manny. If anyone should tell you this, Mr. Simpson, it should be me, as head of the spirit squad. But we saw Hazel hanging around the foyer earlier, acting suspicious.
More incidents like this, and the school may question having extracurricular activities at all, including the spirit squad. You got it?
So, 2 more people signed up. We're really on our way.
Why did you do that? Why did you backstab Hazel?
Hello? I had to give up somebody, and you were about to spill your guts. I was simply looking out for you.
Well, don't, okay? Not if it means dragging me into your dirty work.
My dirty work? You were there too.
Yeah, I ripped one newspaper.
One? More like all. Or at least that's what I'll tell Mr. Simpson if you don't shut up.
Paige, you were the one who's like,
Who's he gonna believe? You or me?
let's go find out.
Manny, what is your damage?
You, Paige.
You better watch your mouth.
Or what? You'll spread lies about me? Deface my locker? Just try it.
FYI, your attitude sucks. Good luck making the squad.
In the side plot, JT and Toby want to win $1 million, and the opportunity to do so is by collecting 2 Pringles cans with an ace of clubs and an ace of spades within 3 days. They're so desperate to find the symbols that they recruit Liberty to get her can with the ace of clubs because they already have the can with the ace of spades in a hidden spot in JT's room. Spinner gets himself involved because he can provide quote-unquote protection and makes the younger kids agree to split the money with him.
And you'd have nothing without us. 50-50, that's our final offer.
Make that 45-45.
That only makes 90%.
That's right, Einstein. Plus 10% from me.
What for?
For protection.
Protection? From who? The only people who know about this are me, JT, Liberty, and you. Okay, JT will bring the ace of spades tomorrow.
I'll hold on to the ace of clubs in the meantime. For protection.
Then we can go cash in. 1 million smackers.
Trouble arises when JT briefly loses the can with the ace of spades, but he luckily finds it by the end of the episode, only to discover that he also had a can with an ace of clubs, making their entire mission pointless. Oops, the other kids aren't pleased.
Ace of spades, ace of clubs. We're rich.
You moron! They're both clubs!
Oh no. Ace of spades, ace of clubs. They're so similar.
I knew it was a mistake, hooking up with a bunch of loser grade 7s.
Guys, come on, ow! Ouch!
No! Help!
I preferred Manny's plot. This entire season, Manny was pretty much nothing more than Emma's quirky Asian sidekick friend. But in this plot, she finally shines, and it begins one of the most iconic character developments television history has ever seen. Manny establishes herself at the age of 12 as a sweet but feisty girl who doesn't take crap from anyone. While briefly letting Paige and Hazel run her mind against Emma was bad, she sees reason when they take their issues with her best friend way too far. No matter how many bad things she will go on to do from here, at her core, she is still an incredibly loyal person. As for Emma, her behavior in this episode is a mixed bag. She's not wrong in my opinion that cheerleading has its roots in misogyny that should be addressed, but insulting and judging the girls who perform cheerleading instead of the industry is hateful and doesn't get her message anywhere significant. Cheerleading is a sport with a long history and athletes just as dedicated to the craft as any other type of sport, and that should be respected at least. Unfortunately, this isn't the last time Emma's internalized misogyny jumps out, specifically at Manny, who's often the target of it.
Oh, look, it's Little Miss Save the World.
And it's Little Miss Plastic. Shouldn't you be out testing your makeup on animals?
Shouldn't you be out hugging trees?
Guys, come on.
Manny, you were asking about this. It's coming out at noon. The Spirit Squad's only spirit is the spirit of sexism. Look what your little friend wrote.
Nice, Emma. So I'm a bimbo too. I can't believe you wrote that article, Em. You've got to get ready to cancel it.
How long have we been friends?
Since kindergarten?
And now you think you can drop me like a hot potato just because, ooh, some 8th grader is finally talking to you?
It's not like that, Em. I want to become a cheerleader, that's all.
Please.
Is it so wrong if I become friends with Paige in the process?
You honestly think Paige is your friend?
Is that so hard to believe? That for once someone cool likes me?
She's just using you, Manny.
No, you're just jealous.
Jealous of that pretentious wannabe?
You know the difference between you and Paige? Paige is fun. You're so boring, sometimes I want to scream.
Well, I sure hope you and Paige have fun together. Just don't come crying to me when she starts a night from your van.
Don't worry, I won't.
Paige once again plays the main villain in an episode, and while on rewatches I get tired of this at this point, I excuse it in this episode because it's too important for story arc purposes. I hate that Hazel has to be the villain too with her though, and it's disappointing that the show has to go out of the way to make the dark-skinned black girl petty and envious towards the Asian girl, but I also hate that she gets punished for it while Paige doesn't. Paige treated her terribly in this episode, not caring at all about how throwing her under the bus might affect their friendship because she's selfish, but we already know this from previous episodes. Because Hazel is black, Radish probably had no issues automatically believing that she was the one who ripped out the articles. As for my opinions on a side plot, I don't care about it, it's irrelevant, it's boring, and it clearly just serves as filler to the Manny and Paige conflict. It's probably one of the worst B plots in the show. Moving on.
I'm toast.
Manny's standing up to Paige when she gets fed up with her backstabbing ways. Sorry to repeat clips, but it's just a top 10 Manny moment for me.
Spill your guts. I was simply looking out for you.
Well, don't, okay? Not if it means dragging me into your dirty work.
My dirty work? You were there too.
Yeah, I ripped one newspaper.
One? More like all. Or at least that's what I'll tell Mr. Simpson if you don't shut up. Paige, you were the one who's like, who's he gonna believe? You or me?
Let's go find out.
Manny, what is your damage?
You, Paige.
You better watch your mouth.
Or what? You'll spread lies about me? Deface my locker? Just try it.
Some advice. Find a dictionary and look up pathetic.
What are those?
Aren't they the most beautiful boots you've ever seen?
They are... They're something.
Oh, look, it's Little Miss Save the World.
And it's Little Miss Plastic. Shouldn't you be out testing your makeup on animals?
Shouldn't you be out hugging trees?
Wannabe is one of my favorite season 1 episodes despite the irrelevant side plot. Manny shines in the A plot, and I think it's an underrated storyline for her. Sure, it's not as exciting as her future storylines to come, but here we still get a glimpse of the feisty superstar that we love. It bursts the beginning of what Manny Santos' character is all about. A girl that doesn't want to be seen as an extension of her white best friend when she has her own talents and will do anything to be recognized for them. Wannabe gets a silver star for me. It's a fun episode that not only begins Manny's development as a character outside of Emma, but it also starts up an iconic beef between her and Paige that gets entertainingly messy each passing season. Well, Degrassians, that was my review from Wannabe. Stay tuned for Cabaret.
Hey.
Hey.
Can I sit down?
Sure.
Manny, I wanted to apologize. I should have supported your cheerleading, not attacked you.
Why? It's just a bunch of stupid, sexist, idiot girls prancing around.
Manny, I was wrong. I'm admitting it.
It's just... all I wanted to do was have fun, Em. Then Paige took an interest in me. It all became so complicated. I'm sorry.
So what are you gonna do? About the Spirit Squad, I mean.
Give it up. Paige won't want me anymore. Not after what I said to her.
Manny, you're good. Paige is mean, not dumb. She's not gonna cut you from the squad. And besides, what you said, I thought it was amazing.
You were there?
And you know what? Couldn't have said it better myself.